Hello. It's been a while since I've made a long form video, and I am very happy to be back. Right now, I am here to discuss a book that I am going to review called Mind Games by Miss Nora Roberts. Anyway, this book, it comes out May 21st, 2024. Sorry, I'm really excited. I love this book. It was fantastic because it was a little different from what Miss Nora does usually. Her books are romantic suspense, and they're very samey, but not in a derivative, annoying way. It's just, they're very comforting. It's like you have your blanket and you're next to a fire and you got your favorite soup. They're just very comforting because there's always a happy ending, but they're suspenseful, and sometimes Nora can write quite a bit of gore. Like, some really gnarly stuff for what you would think of romantic suspense. But this book centers on a girl named Thea, and she has parents and a brother and a grandmother, and she's visiting her grandmother, and unfortunately, while she's visiting, her parents are murdered. Now, this one is interesting because some of Nora's books, they take, you see the eyes of the villain through the eyes. Sorry. My dog is distracting me very much. It's like he chose to be, like, really cute and weird. Are you okay? Sir? Well, okay then. Anyway, so Thea's parents unfortunately are murdered. The thing is that she saw this while she was across the country because Thea and her grandmother Lucy have psychic powers. And that's the catch. That's the hook. So she can see in the killer's mind. The killer can see in her mind. The killer is caught, which I thought was a really interesting way to take the story. And from then on, it's Thea growing up without her parents and this horrifying trauma of seeing her parents being murdered. And it works so well for most of it. There was a little issue I had with it, so now we're going into a little spoiler territory in the end, but we have a love interest, and interestingly enough, the love interest does not show up until like halfway through the book, which for a Nora Roberts book is pretty. I mean, I haven't read the standalones in a while. She has trilogies. This woman's output is just amazing. I don't know how she does it. Like, I'm having trouble writing 1,000 words a day. This woman is like pumping out 4 books a year. It's wild. It's astounding. Anyway, enough gushing about Miss Nora. Okay, that was scary. Sorry. I thought I saw something on the camera. There was nothing there. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. So anyway, now we're getting into the little spoilery bit that kind of annoyed me. Now, in these books, you have to have a conflict. You do, because if there's no conflict, that's just kind of boring. I mean, it's nice, but if you're reading a suspense book, there has to be a, besides the inciting conflict of the parents being murdered, of course. Not gonna go into details, but for some reason the love interest, whose name I can't remember right now, which I'm sure as soon as I'm done filming this video, it'll be like, oh, That's it. Um, he makes a really bizarre assumption. Now, it's actually kind of reasonable that being in his situation that he would make this assumption, except for the fact that he knew this woman and her family, and it seems kind of insulting to her family to make that assumption. You know what I mean? So that, I didn't like that. It just seemed there to create conflict. I think that there could have been better conflict, but that did nothing to diminish my enjoyment of the book. And the villain, oh, he's nasty. Oh, he's just vile and disgusting. I gotta say, Nora Roberts writing villains that you just absolutely despise, so good, so talented, and just I love her. Her talent is phenomenal. But anyway, I've been babbling on, and it's been almost 8 minutes, so I should probably stop and talk about something else. Anyway, have a good day and keep it fruity. Bye.